Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here and being a part of our show. We are going to dive into event here momentarily. Let me pin up our messages from our sponsor, and I'll tell you all about our sponsor in 1 second. Let me get these pinned first. Logan, good to have you in the stream. How are you, Logan? Always happy to see Logan scrolling in. All right, let me screenshot this for them so they know we did our job and pinned it up. All right. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, check out MMO EXP. They are a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Let's get into this event. And since it's event day, we're going to Top Golf. Josh, how are you, dude? What's new in the life of Josh? Hey, Kobe, thanks for subscribing. How's Kobe going? Kobe, I got a pack here with your name on it. We're going to open it right now. So hopefully we get some good games and get through this event today would be ideal, and then we can go back to ranked. Dez, welcome in. How are you doing, Dez? Different Dez. Usually we have Desert Rat come in, but this is a different Dez made it in. Kobe, I'm doing great. If you guys get a chance, please check out seriousfund.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high quality medical care environment, super safe and supportive. Again, that charity is seriousfund.org. Kobe, if you had to guess, what do you think LeBron does next season? Is he back to Cleveland, back to Los Angeles? Do you think he'll come play with Steph? Have you paid much attention to it? Lakers have a good young base, regardless of what happens with Brian. I think. I mean, excuse me, with LeBron. John, welcome in. Feather Snake, welcome in. McDougal, good to see you. I think he's going to Cleveland too. I think that's where he's going to go get his farewell tour. First in the pack is Hawkinson. Next in the pack, we got Seahawks rookie card when he was a rookie, Byron Murphy. He'll be going into his third year this year. And then we got Niner legend Fred Warner there. You're guessing he stays a faker, says Josh. 50, 40, 10, Laker, Cavs, Warriors. I don't know that Curry can recruit him in. I know that's supposed to be, a meeting they're going to have together is Steph and LeBron are supposed to meet up. If you guys are scrolling on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. We're thrilled to have you there. We're playing an event for all the friends just tuning in this morning. McDougal, do you think the Spurs are back in contention, or do you think it was just a one-off win that's going to New York? Really bad scenes around New York with the fans attacking the Spurs fans as much as it happened. Do I like the Lakers? No, I'm a Golden State fan, Mario. My buddy Kobe, his name's Kobe in the purple chat. He just popped in this morning, resubscribed. He's been a big part of the community for a long time. And I was asking his thoughts on LeBron, if he thinks LeBron will stick around long term or, well, not really long term, but if he'll play another Laker season. Today's question of the day is, what is the best ballpark food item of all time? So what do you guys like to get when you go out to the ballpark to eat? I think that one is going to eat. The big dog's going to eat. Albert Pujols crushes it out. It's event, so we're mostly trying to grind out PXP. Stay with the initial prediction for McDougal. Harper 400, 540 degree layup and one as double time. Dude, if this happens, we're going to rename you Nostradamus. Kellen Lopez, what's up? Got to be a hot dog for baseball on top. This is a hitter's park. That's going to be it for King Felix. The king got crowned. Let's go to the Miz here. Hey, it's a tight spot raid with a party of one. What's going on, tight spot? I saw your stream when I was opening Discord right now. I think it said be the top booper for a gifted sub or something. Hopefully I'm the top booper. Yeah, how was your stream, tight spot? Did you have a good time? So yeah, the question of the day, although it's phrased kind of weird from ChatGPT, what's your favorite food when you go to a game? All right, he'll retreat to first. It is a short wall out there. Ding dong, Aiden, Bindi, what's up, everybody? Bindi, I hope you're doing well. I always see you popping up with the Clemson content. Kobe, are you going to go to any World Cup games, or anybody in chat? You guys planning to go attend the World Cup in person? Kellen Lopez, he's going nachos when he goes to the ballpark. Nachos is a good pick. All right, we'll get that one in on Billy Williams, but we did give up 3 runs. I'm playing in a hitter's paradise, Top Golf Stadium. It was made by my friend AP Gaming. That way we can rack up the XP faster. Hot Dog is too classic not to take the top spot for McDougal. Runner up is a closer battle, but give him barbecue. Always looks like they have the really good barbecue sandwiches at the Royals games. I feel like they always show that during the A's broadcast when they're on the road out to Kaufman. Not that I've ever had it in person there, but always looks good. Hot dog and a beer for Michael Collins. Let's see. Kellen says he went to the World Cup thing in Kyle Field at College Station, Texas. What in the world is that, dude? What were they doing out at College Station? I don't know. I'm completely out of the loop, Kellen. Thinking about getting the Olympic tickets in the Big 28 for Kobe. Well, that would be nice, especially since he's in SoCal. Dez was the top booper. You know what? One time at the Coliseum, they had the Impossible Burger, which is like my favorite veggie burger. So that might have been the happiest I've ever been at a ball game. I paid $12 or whatever it was for it. Probably their last season there at the Coliseum. So I was quite happy with that meal. That's kind of a rarity though. That's not standard fare at the ballpark. So I'd probably go nachos if I don't have a veggie burger type option like that. We got Crew Edits getting us started. Thanks, Crew. 100 followers, guys. I'll do a massive pack opening. Yeah, it was really good. They did a great job on it there. And we're going to yeet one with Jorge Posada. That one's deep into the bunker for Jorge at Topgolf. M, welcome back in. I'm actually weird, dude. I always like things really plain. Pretty sure have some what do you call it, like food sensitivities. So as far back as I can remember, hamburger, just give me the bun and the patty. I don't mind bacon on it, but now that I stopped eating meat, of course I don't get bacon unless there's veggie bacon, type of thing. So I'm hacking a little bit there down in the dirt. Let me get caught up on chat here. Kobe for Life says, I believe they're hosting a few games up at PayPal Park. Ooh, that's not too far from me. Griff, welcome aboard. How's Griff doing today? Comment from our main man, McDougal. He says, I used to drink an amount of beer at Coors Field when he lived in Denver. That is probably best to leave on said. Did they have good deals on it at least, McDougal? You know what, Duncan? My family heart history is terrible, and thankfully so far, I did a cholesterol scan, artery scan thing. I think they call it calcium scan, and I'm staying pretty healthy, heart health wise. So I tried giving up meat so I wouldn't be eating so much cholesterol, as hopefully a preventative measure to aging. Griffin Ziggy, welcome in. I like the taste of it and all that. Don't really have too much moral objections or anything, but yeah, just trying to live longer is my main reason. Smitty, welcome aboard. They weren't even cheap. Some ballparks, you know, they have like the great deals on things, especially like, you know, if you go on a weekday when they're trying to get a draw, you know, $2 deals or something. Making up for it recently as best you can. 27 days sober for McDougal. Shout out to McDougal, man. What rank is this? What rating is this? It's none of it. It's event. We're just trying to get PXP. But yeah, I miss having like a good steak. I know they're coming out with some veggie steak products, but I don't think they're quite right yet. There was a really good veggie jerky that was made by Beyond. It was the Beyond jerky, but they discontinued it. I think they tried to narrow the stuff that they make. So some of those things that you grew up loving, you don't really have as an option if you're going to go with a vegetarian diet. Did anybody ever grow up eating those shredded jerky cans? I forgot the name of them. They used to come in a circular tin. It kind of looked like it was the chewing tobacco stuff, but it wasn't. It was jerky, and they would usually have baseball cards in them during the summer. I loved getting those, seeing what card I would get, and then I would eat that stuff really fast. I don't know if they still make it anymore. It was like a shredded jerky. Grant freaking Hill has refollowed. Welcome back, Grant. Just Jim says go Dodgers. Who's your favorite Dodger of all time? But yeah, congratulations, McDougal, on your sobriety. Hopefully you're enjoying being sober as much as you were having a good time with the other things you were doing. They still make it, says Nash. Want to make sure get those refalls. Grant Hill's trying to drive us in the algorithm. Thanks, Grant. G Money 2, welcome in. Every day 100 of you guys unfollow and refollow. I don't increase my community, but we get the lights flashing. Our baseball team going to state and Indy. Holy what? I don't know what you're asking me there, Dingus, or telling me. Dude, Steve Sachs does the A's pre and post game shows. They call him the mayor of West Sacramento sometimes during the telecast. I guess all his family's from Sacramento area, so he's been on my TV screen a lot this last season and a half. Hey, what's happening, Nash? Thanks for following. Nats fans here. How's Nats fan doing? I'm just trying to get a runner on here. Bentley, I'm doing good. What's new with Bentley? All right, bad swings here on Hall of Fame, but we're only down a run. We just need to square one up. We're playing our home games in Top Golf so we can get, hopefully, maximum PXP. This guy's not trying to throw me any strikes. He's trying to avoid the speed game by throwing balls here. Yeah, we'll put the bat on our shoulder till one comes across that we think we can hit. That was a good pitch. Maddox Jones, welcome in. Who's your basketball team, Maddox? And I didn't hold up. Tried to, but realized I was bamboozled. So again, thanks to Tight Spot for rating. There's Tight Spot's link tree in our purple chat. Maddox Jones, he's a Golden State fan. Me too, Maddox. What would you like to see them do this offseason? Feels like we need to nail that 11th pick and hopefully get somebody that can help fill some minutes there. The depth is concerning. I thought Santos had a nice season last year. And Podzinski, he was up and down, but had some quality games for us. I don't think Moody's going to play for quite a while. I'd imagine the same for Jimmy Butler coming off those injuries. Atlanta is still the top dog, says Grant freaking Hill. MLB The Show's the garbage game, says Nats fan. He's counting the days till college football 27. What's everybody's biggest complaint about MLB The Show this year? I think there's a lot to choose from. We just need people to stay healthy, says Maddox. I think we need people to stay healthy, and I think we need an infusion of talent too. I don't think the roster's championship contending roster as it stands. As much as I have enjoyed Steph and Draymond and Jimmy, they're all getting up there. They need another big piece, I think. Now, I'm not really sure they can acquire it, but I think they have to try. Hey, Ace in your face. How's it going, Ace? Ace is in the red chat. I just heard one of my daughters, I'm sure she was being firm with the other one, saying, "Don't touch my axolotl." They got these little eggs that you put in water, and then the egg starts to crack, and the axolotl hatches out of it. So I guess she doesn't want her sister messing with it. Let's see. The development team being liars. They needed to boost sales, says Nats fan. That's his biggest complaint about the show. You want them to do something bold, says Grant freaking Hill. Me too. I think they've tried to. I think they've been in on the big trades. They tried to trade for Paul George. Probably lucky they didn't. They were suitors of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kawhi Leonard and different things. But just because you try, you have to have a willing partner on the other side, and they haven't been able to strike that deal. I'm using the green ones protected currently. I've used them all. Sometimes I'll go with the harder ones. Of course, you have to wait for them to break in and all that stuff too. If you're going to buy Control Freaks, please use my code DF at Control Freak. You'll get 12% off. Trade Curry for Franz Wagner, says McDougal. Can't trade away Curry because Chase Center is the house that Curry built. Kind of like the Sultan of SWAT. Although Babe Ruth did play for the Braves, right at the end of his career. Trey, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Trey. All right, we need 1 to tie, 2 to win. We're playing in Top Golf on the Legends and Flashbacks event. All right, he remembered I'm trying to bunt cheese. This guy's trying to not throw me strikes. Trying to put it where we can't put the bat on it. Pretty smart. And I was able to get kind of a half check swing, but not lay off. Stop having the live team saying slurs on the show. Oh, I missed that, Nats fan. That's some bad stuff. Surprised I didn't go more viral. Party, I'm big into watching MLB, NBA, and NFL. Usually watch the golf majors. I love golf as my favorite sport, but I don't necessarily love watching day-to-day PGA, small event golf type of thing. Yeah, I do watch quite a bit of sport. That was perfect for McGee, and it doesn't get out. That's a bummer, considering we're playing in a hitter's park. Tom Brady just followed. What's up, Tom? Tom, is there a picture of you aging somewhere in an attic? How are you looking so good these days, Tom? All right, Rollins does still second. We got that going for us. And Figgins close to a game ender on a pop-up bunt. Oh, I thought Figgins had a homer down the left field line. We just got underneath it too much. Braden, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Braden. Let's see. It's Solo Phil. Didn't even send you the noti trying to end your streak. Unreal. That's the mess that the noti didn't go through. That's a ball. All right. The game boils down to this, guys. It's 3-inning games here in events. And Posada turned on it. He wanted to hook it into the sand trap over there. Did Jorge? And I'll chase down. Thought that was hitting a little bit lower in the strike zone, and that'll be the ball game. The Vampires took my blood in that one. Oh well, we'll call it our warm-up game. Main thing, rack up PXP, but eventually we have to get some wins here. I don't even know what the reward is for this event. Let's take a quick gander. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. With 100 followers, we'll do a massive pack opening. So let's see. I've hit 600 doubles this year, guys. I got a diamond icon. Wow. That and $5 will get me a value mill somewhere. All right, legend and flashback event. So you get a deluxe pack, and a premier pack if you grind out all the stuff. So you need 25,000 PXP. That's why we're playing in a hitter's park. 5 wins, hits with flashbacks and legends, total bases, runs, and get on base are the missions we need to do. I don't like that the events are pretty much just stat grinding now, but it is what it is. It's a day just to relax and have a little fun. We'll get back to ranked tomorrow, I imagine. Hopefully finish this all off in one shot. So let's see. Question of the day. What is your ballpark go-to food when you guys go to the ballpark? It's phrased as, what's the best ballpark food item of all time? So maybe you guys want to tell me specifically, Dodger dog, if you're a Dodger fan or something. Solo says it's got to be a glizzy. Is there anything specific to Indiana that you guys have out there? A Hoosier dog or something? Events are 3-inning games, Aaron, and they're a little more casual. I would never play ranked in one of the max elevation minimum stadiums, but I completely see the reason to do an event versus ranked. But yeah, you're just knocking out the stats, quick games, in and out. Should be more casual. Not always necessarily more casual, but it should be. Yeah, it's a lot faster than playing ranked. we still have our normal lineup for the most part. Oh, let's see. Solo doesn't go to baseball games anymore, but when he goes to the state fair, they deep fry everything. He's not going to go to a AAA game. What's your favorite deep fried snacks, guys? It's nice to have those, like, deep fried Oreos and different things when you go to those fairs. Right, Willie McGee had a perfect last game. I thought he had the walk-off homer, but it stayed in the yard. Oh, no, it's on All-Star, Aaron. Yeah, these games are pretty casual. They don't progress up either. It's just the more you win, it has like a little ELO thing, and you should be playing other people that are deeper in their run. But yeah, you could play anybody skill level wise, pretty much. User taken, and then friend with the, is it Japanese caricatures? Thank you both for following. Of course, yeah. Please follow and hang out with us if you're not already a follower, Aaron. Event used to be my favorite game mode, but they've messed with it and made it less enjoyable over the years. All right, we'll draw a walk with Sean Figgins. Solo says the only thing he likes to get at the fair is an elephant ear. I don't know what an elephant ear is a reference to. I feel like it's a baked good or something, but I'm not certain of that. I think I had the bases stolen there, but swung through with Posada. It's a funnel cake. There we go. So the funnel cake is a go-to for Solo Phil. I don't know why I was trying to protect. That was definitely a ball. All right, so we get the runners in scoring position. 2 on, 1 out, 0-2 count for Posada. Somehow we swung through it. I thought I had a piece of it. 816 Char, welcome aboard. How are you, Char? Right, so Eddie Murray settling in, looking for a big knock here. We're playing in Laughing Mountain Park is my opponent's selection, which is also a good hitter's park. And I went chasing up and in. I think that's going to be it. As Posada, or excuse me, Piazza casually catches it. Do you know how to get any of the City Connect 2022 jerseys in the game? I don't think so, Joey. I don't think you can get them in, and I certainly don't know how. I'll read it off, though, in case somebody in the other two chats knows, like we did. Logie Wilson, welcome in. Huddy says he has 250K. He hasn't played since season 1. What's the Mariners team look like? I don't know. I don't keep up with the theme teams. Theme teams are not particularly viable. I think the one and done Captain Affinity thing makes me think that they're just kind of being lazy on it. I do see a guy occasionally post as our third baseman. Sean Figgins decided just not to fill that. I see a guy post over to the show Reddit, Huddy, and he'll have the teams that have the most diamonds, and the Yankees have an insane amount of diamonds. So Yankee theme team might be worth the boost, but I wouldn't imagine a Mariner one would be particularly stacked or anything, unless you just wanted to mess around with them for the laughs. I have no idea what that means, Logie. But Logie, welcome in. I'll just assume it means something good. That was way inside from the king. He hammered that sinker, but Willie McGee's got it. But I want to know what Huddy's eating when he goes to the ballpark. What's the best ballpark food of all time, Huddy? He's off and running. He's going to test Posada's arm. He's going to regret it as Posada pops the runner out at second base. Ian Hop not able to even get into the dive. Like driving a tank to that baseball. I need an upgrade. I need that Marte card for second base, I think. Here's Bellinger stepping in. Gotta love it when the fan's foot is clipping through. That guy's wearing sandals behind the umpire, and I'm seeing his foot go through the brickwork. Beautifully rendered game. Now he just stuck himself through the metal fence and the protective netting as well. Let's see, Huddy's UK fan. He had a hot dog at Olympic Stadium for the Mets versus Phillies game. It was very nice. What do you guys eat at the The Premier League games. Is that a big part of the Premier League? Is like going out and having um, some type of UK specialty? Right, Rollins will get to it quickly, but the runner or the opponent's threatening. World Cup's in 24 hours, says Solo. Almost. It's got the lefty stepping in. So we're going to go to Jose Alvarado. Try to jam him up here. Jose's beard game rendered really well in the game. Soto swinging through. Right, so Huddy's a a whole city season pass holder. We have street food vendors in our stadium. Pulled pork on chips is your go-to, or Korean fried chicken and chips. Now, when you say chips, if you're in the United States, you'd be talking about French fries, right? Deep fried potatoes, not bag crisp, right? I think is what you guys refer to it. Okay, so yeah, fries. Because I'm reading off to the TikTok buddies. They're not going to know what we're talking about. Speaking of TikTok buddies, hey guys, follow, share, and like. When you guys follow, the lights flash and the timer goes up. We do a longer stream. Want to get to know everybody here. Curtis Taylor jumped in. Welcome in, Curtis. Curtis, who's your favorite baseball club? Profile picture looks like a couple of buddies wearing red. So maybe a Cincinnati Reds fan? Let's see. Solo says a baguette. Toronto Blue Jays for Curtis. Who's your favorite Blue Jay of all time? We got to throw off the bag so we get a free runner in Ozzie Smith and get to extend the inning. We're going to swipe second. See, you guys are in the Premier League next season. Congratulations. Huddy is a Mariners fan. What made you like the Mariners out in the UK, Huddy? Chandler Simpson with a no-doubter. He's there to bunt and bring the speed cheese, but he's going to knock one 420. Smoked by Chandler Simpson for 2 runs, and we're on the lead here in event. Jimmy Rollins stepping back in, and I guess he's going to roll with Ubaldo Jimenez a bit longer. Why not? Ubaldo just painted the corner. Now he's paused. Maybe Ubaldo's going out. Manoah's your favorite player who played on the Jays. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he kind of took the majors by storm there. I remember him coming up and having some great performances in his rookie season. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Griffey is an awesome player. I used to play the King Griffey Jr. games on Super Nintendo and N64. Yeah, there you go, Solo. Huddy's dropping some knowledge on you. All right, we get a Jimmy Rollins bunt base hit. What can't Jimmy do? Robbed a home run for me yesterday during a ranked game. And just laid off. Looks like I went around for the PCI thing. The swing timing. A good pitch to throw on, but Jimmy Rollins had a good lead, and he'll swipe it anyways. That's wonderful, Huddy. Is that one of your favorite sports memories in person? Sam B's, welcome in. Where am I from? Let's play Guess the State. Whoever guesses the state first, they will get the shoot. What can I give you? You'll get to look at the Game Boy controller here, the emulator. So go ahead and guess the state. Sam guesses I'm from Ohio. Ohio is not correct. You see a lot of Cali teams in the background. That's your guess. Dang it, Jackson. That was too fast. Jackson got it right. The bike in the back. Yes, we're riding around on the bike in Wyoming. But in seriousness, yeah, I'm in the Golden State. Sean in Detroit. What's up, Sean? KJ coming in. He's got California as well. What state do you guys live in, and what state would you like to live in if you're going to live somewhere else? I think if I was going to live somewhere else, I'd take Washington or Oregon. L. Tal James, welcome in. This guy's having some good swings. You live in Cincy. You don't mind it there, says Jackson. I don't know a whole lot about Cincinnati, about like how quality of life is there. I always think about Jerry Springer being your guys' mayor back in the 70s. All right. Alvarado is getting tired. And I usually like to joke that I'm getting tired of him whenever these guys get tired. We're going to go to Raleigh Fingers. Nothing really goes on around there for Solo. So it's not great, but it's not bad. Solo's out in Indiana. We got a new follower on the Purple app, and it's Ninja coming through. Ninja Fire Blue. What's happening, Ninja? Thanks for joining us today. Got Aaron Judge swinging through a few. Slow pitches. I'm not inclined to speed him up with the four-seam or anything. So we get the Judge out, and here we go for our last turn at bat. Bryce Nally, welcome in. Bryce, who do you support as a baseball fan? Ninja, I'm doing good. Yeah, thanks for joining us. We're multi-streaming as we usually do, and trying to knock out this event. You used him, and he isn't good, says Luke. Who's that? The Judge card? I don't usually hit well with Judge cards. It's too long of a strike zone, north and south to have to protect. Hey, it's the legendary G1GB coming back to TikTok. What's up, G1? Right, little bunt cheese for breakfast. Hope everybody enjoys cheese. Do you mind me asking if this is full time? I don't mind you asking. Go ahead and ask the question. Just playing, Sam. I'm engagement baiting. I do this, and I work for a sports streaming company as a producer. So I'm a work from home parent, essentially. Before the sports production thing, though, I was streaming more hours, and yeah, the streaming is nice. Occasionally, you have some big time sponsors that come through, and you do get the generous viewers that are sending multiple galaxies or something too. It all adds up in the end. I'd say one thing though, for anybody that's thinking about trying to do content creation full time, you almost need to have a spouse or somebody that has steady income or have a lot of money in the bank where you're going to be able to withstand the ebbs and flows of it all. Because one month you might be making, buku bucks, and then you may go through a few months where, like, especially if you're a sports streamer, people lose interest in the game after releases peak, and then it starts to trend down, and then you get to the off season. It's like, all right, you're gonna play a different game, or what are you gonna do? Because people have lost interest in the game, and now you got less activity going on. Brandon, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Brandon. Jackson asks, how long have I been streaming? I'm going on 10 years. It'll be 10 years in January. Solo piped up in the purple chat and said that I'm Steph Curry's trainer. I'm his mental game coach. Do I like Madden or the show more? I've enjoyed Madden more the last couple of years for sure. There was a year with Madden Ultimate Team when everybody was running the Eric Dickerson card and it was super overpowered. And that year kind of got on my nerves. I faded away from the game. And then I came back a couple years later. And ever since I came back, I've had a lot of fun with Madden. All right, swung through, so we just have the 2-run advantage here. Am I excited for all the new stuff in the show? Or are you talking about the new college football and Madden games? I guess I'm excited for both. With MLB, it's just like, all right, whenever it gets here, and I'll mess with it. Yeah, I saw yesterday on Madden, there was a clip that showed up in my feed. And I guess they're going to add a wide receiver perfect timing window. I don't know that I want all that because I like to chat and talk to you guys when I'm streaming. So more things I have to concentrate on may not be great for me. Hard for the old dog to learn new tricks, but yeah, it's probably going to give more of a skill gap to the good players. I don't know that I mean, I'm probably a good player. I'm not a great player by any means. Thoughts on the GOAT being on the cover of Madden? Hey, I think Caleb Williams is a fine pick. G1GB, he's liking the Williams cover. Just hope it's a random window to prevent Zen, says G1. Yeah, the Zen stuff is kind of nuts in these games. What's up, Landon? How's your day going? Raleigh's running out of juice. I kind of like him in this at bat, but then maybe switch it out. If he spoils another one foul, I may pull him. Eh. Should have pulled him a pitch earlier. Carlos Correa will pick up 2 bases, and the tying run comes to the plate. 3-inning games. We're playing the Legend and Flashback event for anybody just tuning in. Yeah, exactly, Jackson. I wouldn't have thought about it either, but somebody's out there thinking about how can I take advantage of the game and program something, but they'll have to at least wait for the game to come out to start trying to work on any cheat stuff. Yeah, so Buckles coming out of the bullpen. Hunt's been a pretty disciplined hitter. He hasn't really chased a lot of pitches off the plate. Quarterback sneak meter too. Is that a real thing or are you making that up? There goes my offense. All I like to do is run quarterback sneak. Fellas, I may be cooked. Boy, nice shoelace grab from Willie McGee. It's very real. Oh, I didn't see that. That one I didn't pick up on. Hopefully it won't be too difficult to learn to use. I'm guessing we can probably disable it too, right? Tush push was added too. Ooh. It should have been in the game, right? For a while. That's the old EA slogan. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Well, tush push is in the game. So he's up here with a Rhonda looking for a big bop. Of course, we're trying to get weak contact or get a swing and a miss. Brandon Buff, welcome aboard. Thank you guys for following. If you haven't followed, please follow, share, and like. The more followers, the longer the stream goes. Also, if we get 100 followers, I open whatever packs I have, and we got a few. So tush push also has a meter. So we got wide receiver window with a meter, tush push with a meter, and quarterback sneak with a meter is what they're telling me. Hey, what's happening, Los? Good game, dude. Are you enjoying the event? That was just my second game. Defensive back also has meter on SWAT, says Brandon. That's a lot of stuff popping up on the screen for a 46-year-old man to try to keep track of. You guys are, out there that are a third of my age or a quarter of my age, a lot faster with all these reactions and learning all this stuff. All right, G1GB says it's not true. So far, so good. Want to get the missions done. Same here. Yeah, I just want to kind of grind it out and go back to ranked. Don't love the state of the events, but at least it gives me a little break from all the 9-inning games, I guess. I have yet to play one game of BR this year. You guys playing Battle Royale or not messing with it this year? I guess we'll throw Mizorowski so I can try to get the P5 on him. Brandon says he just saw it. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are pulling my leg or what over there in TikTok. Question of the day. Let me reset here. Question of the day is this. What is the best ballpark food of all time? Let me tell you guys about my sponsor for today's stream. It is MMO EXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, check out MMO EXP. They are a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off, and you can navigate there on the internet at mmoexp.com/influencer/Donyell. Let's see. So no setting for it either, says G1GB. You swatted like crazy because you never got the meter, says G1GB. Kirian, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Kirian? Ander just followed us as well. Thanks, Ander. So what do you guys say to the best ballpark food of all time? crab sandwich from Oracle Park. At Oracle Park, I like their garlic fries. I've never was adventurous enough to try the crab sandwich. Then again, I haven't been there in 15 years or so, so I don't remember it being on the menu. But if it was, I probably wouldn't have tried it at the ballpark. But it's Low says the crab sandwich at Oracle's the go-to. Kieran, thanks for following. Let's see. Back to work for Jackson. What hours do I stream? Usually you watch on lunch. Jackson, I was trying to stream this morning. I went to load up Windows because I stream off my PC. You know, I'm playing the game on console, but I use a capture card and it sends it out to you guys as a signal. Windows didn't load, so I started like 30 minutes late because I had to get in to Task Manager and update my NVIDIA drivers. But I try to get started at like 8, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Somewhere around there. Sometimes, you know, the kids hold me up or different things where I get started later, but usually kind of mid-morning here on the West Coast. All right, we'll get into play. We're clip farming, and we have an infield hit, and we over-rounded from second base to score a run. Because events, you're not always playing the sweatiest players, so we'll kind of get a dirty run on them there. You just watched the video, and the guy had the green SWAT. I wonder if somebody did that with just some editing magic, Brandon. It's really not a bad idea when the games are in this infancy, and we're waiting for the information to come up with some nonsense and see if it goes viral. Jackson, great connecting with you and chatting today. Hope you have a good rest of your day at work. All right, so he's got Kyle Harrison on the bump. He's got some old school Angel uniforms. I don't know if I can advance. I think we can. It's a 99 speed runner. Oh yeah, we're fine. Hopefully I didn't leave early or anything. And so here's Posada. The idea is get all the speedsters on and let Jorge bop one. I think we're playing in Shieldwood. Did they lower Shieldwood? I don't feel like it's as much of a bandbox as it used to be. I absolutely hated Shieldwood the first year they put it in the game. Was never a big fan of Ship It till they increased the distance. Tried to get that hook slide. I think I did it wrong. There's that slide animation where you get the guy to reach over and slap the plate. Seems like it's better than when they slide straight in. Where do I look when the pitcher releases the ball? All right, so when I'm really locked in, which I'm not going to say I'm locked in today, Vincent. When I'm really locked in, I try to pick out the spot in the batter's eye where the ball's going to animate, and every pitcher has a different release point. When it's a park like this park that has a wood grain, you can kind of pick one of the frames of the grain, and you're going to know right where the ball is going to come out. And then I try to kind of have one eye there, and like the other eye sort of keeping an eye on what's called click, click, click method, which is has the ball came out of the glove, has the front foot hit, and then the third click is to time up the fastball if you're playing on higher difficulties. Don't really need it as much on All-Star, but if I'm on Hall of Fame or higher, I have to time the fastball as an old-timer. An old-timer for gaming. Hey, JR, thanks for the gifts. How's your day going there, JR? So, we locked in and we hit a home run after giving our best hitting tips. Vincent, you should definitely follow and share the stream. It's a 2-run bop for Francisco Lindor. I channeled my inner JR. Spare Change, welcome in. Thanks for following, Spare Change. JR, I meant to go through and purge the moderators that aren't active and get you mod, and I forgot to do it yesterday. This afternoon's today. Vincent's already a follower. Legend, Vincent. Thanks for chatting with us. Right, so hops on, and we got Ozzie Smith up in the 8-hole. Surprised he's stuck with Kyle Harrison this far, giving us an opportunity to grind out some of the PXP missions. And Ozzie will knock it through, so keep the line moving. I might pinch it for Simpson here, because Simpson's more to rotate the lineup and look for the big fly, but against the lefty, let's see if we have a righty power hitter. Aaron Judge will grab his bat. Aaron Judge from Linden, California. He was a Linden Lion in high school. Apparently a pretty good tight end in football. He had some folks recruiting him to play a different sport as well. All right, I'm rolling over with Judge, barring an error. That will end the inning. How did I get the custom jersey? You're somewhat new to the game. Did you make it? Yes, you can go make your own jerseys. It's in one of the first menus there when you're about to load into your club, FNS, and you can go, pick out whatever color scheme you want. There's a vault that has a bunch of logos in it, and you can make a custom logo if you prefer to do it that way as well. So yeah, it has quite a bit of options there for us. The issue is occasionally we get people doing racist stuff or edgy stuff, like naked ladies or something that really doesn't belong in a E for everyone game. I kind of wish they had a peer review on the uniforms and logos instead of just letting people go do whatever they want and put it in. I usually report the nonsense if I see it because it should be an enjoyable game. But yeah, being new to the game, it takes a bit to find out where everything's at. The vault isn't particularly user friendly. You have to download the logo, apply it, save it, and then hope that it's patched on there the way it's supposed to. There's probably a lot of good TikTok videos on that FNS. If you're looking for a tutorial, I would just search it up. My explaining it probably doesn't do it justice. Yeah, thanks for following, buddy. Who's your favorite baseball team? Oh, I thought we had that in there for the strike. Just missed. Definitely was playing online Madden at 8 for G1GB. The concept of online would have broke my 8-year-old brain. I was playing Atari and original Nintendo back then. Nintendo was definitely my go-to console, but occasionally I'd plug in the Atari just to do something different. Let's see, Buddy's a Braves fan. Who's your favorite Brave on the current squad? Mine's Matt Olson. So a good start to this game. We're up 4 after an inning. It's legend and flashback event for anybody wondering what content we're on. He's sticking with Harrison. I don't understand that. Even you gotta turn and burn these pitchers. They don't have much stamina. Maybe he'll take him out now. And thanks for the Heart Me, JR. Heart Me puts you on the TikTok team. We like everybody on the team. Maybe he's gonna make the change. We'll see. Taking a long time here for event. It's just an event game. Let's play it. Not to dilly-dally around. You know what? I think the first year I remember getting online was when I was still on dial-up on my PC. Like Madden 2000, maybe it was 2001. Oh, I thought that was a bunt base hit. He made a nice play at first. I would get like 1 or 2 plays in and then it would disconnect. But it felt like, I don't know, felt like some type of magic deal that I could just go online and play against somebody else that was playing on their computer, somewhere across the globe. The first time I remember playing on console G1 would have been Xbox 360, the year that it released. I remember picking one up. I think I bought it at Target, took it home, bought Madden, and got all set up. And I think the first guy I played against, I had my headset on, was... you guys in the gaming world call them squeakers. It was a very young kid that was probably just about to hit puberty and had the squeaky voice. He was talking a lot of trash too. I was in my mid-20s. Let's see. You wanted the show so bad you settled with 24, says Lukey. 24 isn't really a banner year, Lukey, for what it's worth. I think 25 was decent. This year's definitely a step back. This one's hammered by Eddie Murray. I don't think it's got the launch angle, though. It's just going to be a loud single. I better get back to second base with the lead runner. If you guys are scrolling, come on in. Talk sports. Tell me who's winning the World Series. Who's your early season MVP, Cy Young winner, Rookie of the Year? Who do you guys got? That's the only one your Xbox would support. Oh, you're on Xbox One. And that one's slashed out to left, but he's going to grab it. for the out. It's Zach1. Thanks for following, Zach. Lights are flashing for you. And my timer goes a little north. All right, the Miz is into the yellow, so he's going to Miz his way into the clubhouse. The timer isn't there. What in the world? How's the timer not working? Dude, what a mess. All right, we started with 90 minutes, and we're 50 minutes in. Quick math tells me that's 40 minutes removed. And we've had followers, so let me get the timer going now. The game pitched for me because I was so bamboozled by that G1. But thanks for telling me, dude. I thought I had started it. I guess with Windows 11 acting up today, that must have been what messed me up. Having to update drivers and stuff. Infinity Stream, exactly. Mr. Carlo with the extra O's. Thanks for following, Carlo. Yeah, 90 would have been okay. I added 10 minutes for the follows. Hopefully that's about right. But yeah, my mistake, fellas. Adrian Morhan getting rocked. 2 of the rocks for Bellinger. That thing was... There's no park that would have contained that one. It was 115 off the bat. Yikes. Kara was just cruising until we had to fix the timer. Timer of bad luck today. All right, we'll get Piazza swinging a little bit late. And get him out of there. Who's this? Thanks for sharing the stream. Who's this? Here's Juan Soto coming in. Appreciate all of you that are watching and hope you're having a good time. If you're new to the stream, it's DonyellFreak on all socials. If you'd like to join the Discord, I'll link it into red and purple streams. And if you're in TikTok, you can click on my profile. My link tree is there. And we got you covered for a Discord invite inside that link tree. Like to chat when the stream's not live. X Edits, Colton, Brooks, everybody welcome in on TikTok. Here's Dustin Pedroia. And we'll get weak contact and the Wizard of Oz. Showing off the throwing arm, he'll get him out. Johnny just came in with a follow. Thanks, Johnny, for following. Johnny, who's your favorite lady athlete of all time? Your favorite female athlete? Johnny doesn't know. All right, how about just favorite athlete, period? Regardless of gender. Colton Troutman, thanks for following, Colton. Colton, same question for you. Favorite athlete of all time? You're going to face Jonathan Broxton out of the bullpen. Probably not, Callan. Only if I'm trolling LeBron fans. I'll say Kobe's over LeBron. King Griffey Jr. for Colton. JJ Weatherholt for Johnny. Good answers, guys. Let's try and get the bunt and run for maximum confusion, but yeah, he's got it fielded. Michael Jordan for Terry Hampton. Ellie de la Chaos. I like that nickname, Zach. Miguel Cabrera's a good answer. Cam Newton for NT Smith. Do you enjoy Cam on his podcast, MT Smith, or not so much? I feel like he's in that stage of just say outrageous stuff to get clicks now. Yours was a joke. Okay. Well, I thought maybe you enjoyed him. He was fun to watch. I mean, he was NFL MVP. He had some great seasons. Who do I have winning the finals? I think it's still a huge advantage to New York. I was really happy for him until I saw him beating up Spurs fans. It's like, come on, guys. Not that serious that we need to be assaulting other basketball fans. 72 volts. Thanks for following 72. Bad swing there. I wasn't really ready to hit. Was yapping too much. Oh well. Got a 3-run advantage. Heading to the bottom of the third, looking for a win in event. Olsen, Freddie Freeman are the favorites for MT Smith. SD, I got a handy little Teams command for you. There you go. Might be in the market for a new baseball team, though. We'll see. Might be heading to San Diego with you before too long. You like watching Bobby Witt? He's so fast over there at shortstop. Type 1 in the chat if you're old enough to remember watching Bobby Witt's dad play. I remember Bobby Witt's dad very well. Had a near perfect game many years back. I think the umpire blew a call that cost Witt, similar to Armando Galarraga, but in the pre-social media era. Let's try the Suter card. I've been pitching well with Suter in mini seasons. doesn't mean I'll pitch well with him in real game. Zach's only 19. He doesn't remember Witt Senior. What's up, Green and Gold Era? How's your day going? Well, it's chasing a little bit here against Suter, so we'll keep throwing balls until he clamps up, if he does. And he gets a piece of it. Let's try that splitter away, see if he swings through. There we go. You keep having to go against Jacob deGrom and ranked. Yeah, deGrom's going to be a problem now that a lot of people are able to earn him and use him. I still haven't passed that showdown. I should try that on stream here soon. No, not really, Zach. I watch my friends that I'm connected to, but I don't really watch a lot of content, unfortunately. Pretty busy with real life when I'm not streaming. Let's see. Blue Jay Medic, welcome aboard. I think it's one of the recommended things too, is like to do a lot of networking as a streamer, but I just don't have a lot of free time for it.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, let's see if he's sitting on the fastball. Sitting on it enough to spoil it foul. Almost got it down the line. Blue Jay, I'm doing great. How's your day treating you? And he'll take the walk. Might be time for a new arm out of the pen. Felix Hernandez as a closer? Let's try it out. He's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I like to throw the baseball. So, Medic, thank you very much for the heart puff. Somebody was just talking about Bobby Witt Jr. There he is coming in as a pinch runner. Took the wrong motion. It's going to be easy pickings on the stolen base. Took a cutter motion on the slider is what I did. And he'll still third. O'Neill swinging through the four seam. It's going good. Just chilling on layup. For left hip replacement surgery, recovery's going good. Oh man, that's pretty serious. I'm glad that the surgery went well and that you're recovering, buddy. Are you already home, or are you still at the hospital or at like a rehab facility? Harlan, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Harlan. See, we got Billy Williams, Mural Pack, Ballin' is a Habit, Headliners, and 6 standards that we will add to the pack queue. If we get 100 followers, we'll open the packs today. Let me show you guys how many packs we have. We're playing the Legend and Flashback event. So I have like 21 standards, some premieres, deluxes, mural packs. So we'll open all of them if we hit our follower goal. So another reason to stick around and share the stream. Let me go back to the event and get back after it here. I think we're like 2-1 on the entry so far. Back to work in July for Blue Jay Medic. That's great to hear. Let's see. The goal is 100 and we got 33. I would display it on the overlay, Zach, but I've been told many times from TikTok staff, too much stuff on the overlay, and I probably am already pushing it. Hurts your algorithm drive. Like I have a timer up there, and I have like follow for make the lights flash. You know, I think it gets some folks that are scrolling to stop and come in for engagement. and then hopefully stick around. So that's why I don't have the follower goal displayed. But we're on 33, so we need 67. All right, between games, let me do the sponsor read for you guys. It's MMO EXP. If you want bonuses and discounts on MLB The Show 26 stubs, MMO EXP is a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Those links are pinned to the red and purple chats if you like to click on them. But he's got a lot of red diamonds in his lineup. We'll see how we do against the Blue Jay fan. He's got a Blue Jay logo. Waffle or pancake, the buddy asked in chat. If we're getting pancakes from IHOP, I would go pancakes. If I'm doing it at home, probably just give me an Eggo, and I can just pop it into the toaster, and I'm good to go. Rating, I don't know, but the rating just reset. I hit World Series last season, and this is event. It's not ranked, so rating isn't really a thing. So I guess I'm right at 700, Zach, because it just reset. But I haven't played any of the new rank season. So Felix Hernandez, he got the save last game. Now he's starting this one. Probably shouldn't pitch the guys that are P5 because they're already P5, but just kind of want to get through the event as quickly as we can. Next game, between games, we'll check progress on this thing. We're playing in Top Golf, which is a very hitter-friendly stadium. It was made by AP Ballparks. And if you want to check it out, highly recommend you download it. His PlayStation ID is called Not My Job Site. If you want to look for his stadiums, he makes a lot of great custom stadiums. Guy was waiting, didn't swing at those that were just off the plate. Came in with a strike, and he was all over it. I think it went over the batter's eye for Marte. Moonshot for Cattell. Haven't played in that one, Zach. Might have to check it out. One thing with the event, too, is I think you don't have to face 3 batters. I'll let him stay in here against Tulowitzki. After that, it's probably it for Felix. What am I doing today? I keep taking the cutter motion on the sliders. Oh, well, at least that one's way off. Way off the plate, and he won't hit it. Ozzie Smith gets a nice, fast throwing animation, and we'll get him out. Here's Ellie. He's got Ellie playing third. Bring in Alvarado. Dr. Dan, thanks for sharing the stream. Thrilled to get the Dr. Dan community in here.
What do you got?
I don't know, Landon, as far as if they're inappropriate or not. I think if it was something super gross, I'd probably just try to cover it in my overlay where it wouldn't be broadcasting out.
No, inside.
You would hope if you got reported that any human being taking a look at the stream to see if it needed enforcement would realize it wasn't the streamer that was doing it. But you know, a lot of social media enforcement is done by artificial intelligence too, so you never really know what'll happen. But he blasted moonshot there with De La Cruz, and I think he got one with Jock Peterson. You got a warning over there? I don't think I've ever had a warning in all my years on the purple streams. I've had some weird stuff pop up over the years too, but always, you know, try to eliminate it when it happens. That's the reason that I don't really stream Jackbox games anymore. I guess they have better crowd controls now, but I feel like Jackbox is just probably asking for trouble on TikTok at least. Really fun to play in with your community and all that, but you know, it's not worth getting banned or suspended or anything. All right, so the opponent got 3 that first inning. Trying to drag bunt with Rollins, and he threw it off the plate. And we'll try again. Rollins pops it up, so he'll get Jimmy retired. Here's McGee. Willie gets a perfect line drive. But, what's his face? Jose Ramirez gets back, and that may have been a home run robbery. I don't know if Jose doesn't catch it, if it goes off the wall or if it goes out. You need a little bit better launch angle on his perfect. You got to get Willie in the gym.
Ball, that's inside.
I'll swing through it with Figgins. David Ortiz is in the red chat. He says, thoughts on Spurs and the Knicks. I don't know what to think about it, man. I feel like it's still a huge advantage to New York, but if they let Game 4 slip, then they've lost their advantage that they had taken away by winning those games down in San Antonio. No one has ever won 2 games on the road to start a finals and not gone on to win it all. So I'd imagine they're going to win it all, but, you know, we'll see. It gets a lot more nervous for New York if they let the series get evened up. And the games the Spurs lost, I mean, the Spurs definitely could have won those games. What do you think about it all, though, David?
Yeah.
Or anybody that wants to weigh in on Spurs Knicks? Really hated the scenes post-game of the fans baiting a lot of fights against Spurs fans just walking around. Seems completely unnecessary. And, you know, in a large city like that, a huge city, you're probably going to have more knuckleheads out and about looking for nonsense than if you're in, you know, one of the more medium markets or a small market. Spurs have been good in away games this year, says Landon. You think 4 fans got arrested, says Zach. Way inside on that one. Hey, thanks, Mike, for hanging out with us. "21 fans arrested," says Green and Gold. That's, yeah, it's a lot of enforcement. David says, I think we, the Spurs, might come back, but if we truly want it, says David. David's in our red chat talking about this matchup. I wanted to try to get that lead runner, but didn't want to fail to get anybody out. Wasn't sure what animation we get out of it. He was kind of chasing in on that sweeper. That time to lay off. Sometimes he gets 2 strikes and you just feel like you want to swing at everything to protect. At least I do. He must have been looking for something else as he takes the knuckle curve in the heart of the plate. That one's just foul. Right, Duran's tired, so let's go to Strom and see how he does. An opponent must have been gearing for something with a lot more velocity. Now we deal with PCA. Those of you that played Weekend Classic, did you select PCA or Figgins if you earned either of those packs? I grabbed Figgins because I needed a third base upgrade. PCA looks like a nice card, though. Got both for Zach. Andrew, if you love us, you should follow the stream. And PCA turns on that sinker down inside. So I'm in a huge hole. But, you know, we're mostly grinding PXP. Although it would be nice to get the wins when possible here. This one trending very strongly to my opponent. David, what are you on about now? We're not talking politics, David. Maybe rephrase it, David, and keep the politics out of it. Let's see. Liam Payne, welcome in. Thanks for following, Liam. Who's your favorite baseball team, Liam? I haven't pitched with the Strom card. I don't think I have him in my main squad, but ended up with him in the C-Bench bullpen staff. Kept Figgins and sold PCA for Green Link. Good going, Green Link. I'm getting both. Can I dance? I don't know. You gotta ask your mom, Adam. Adam just wanted a TikTok dance, not a rose. All right, we've ran into a good opponent here. So Green Lake, yeah, how's your day going? Thanks for being there, watching and gaming along with us. All right, we'll get to Lewitsky. We need some runs. Watching and working for Green Lake. All right, so PCA blasted one, and here we go. The comeback trail starts now. Let's see if we can follow it. Looks like he landed inside the red bucket there. Do I have a dream car or truck? I'm not a big vehicle person. I wouldn't mind having like a Cadillac Escalade just to haul all my junk around in, but yeah, it's not really a necessity for me. Wants and needs, right, Zach? Zach loves cars. Well, tell us what your dream car or truck is, or both. He's paused here a long time with Jimenez. He's going to go to Johan Duran out of the bullpen for our Reds fan opponent. Is he a Reds fan or a Blue Jay fan? Maybe both. Got the Blue Jay logo and Reds uniforms. Okay, so Posada quickly in the 0-2 hole. He likes older Supras for Zach. TikTok, I may restart stream between the next couple games, see if we get a little harder push on the For Your page.
Nope, outside.
Usually if we restart, it's just for a couple minutes. And the comebacker will get a base hit with Eddie Murray. He was on top of that sinker ball. Don't think we kept it fair. We need a strong wind here. Come on, hit the pole. Just missed it with Lindor by 2.7 feet. Samby says, should he keep working or play MLB? Why not both? Will you get in trouble if you're playing the show, Sam? Do you work from home? Yeah, we were close, Mikey. Just missed it. And that one a little bit too low on the PCI. This one should get out for Ian Happ. He's trying to hit it in the hit it here glove. Yeah, he hit it low on the glove. You work from home, they wouldn't know. One game can't hurt, says Sam. We did need the foul pole. Do I have a job? Do you like warming up bacon grease, Zach? Zach's a nice kid. Zach already answered that while you were in chat. Don't make me start roasting Zach. All right, we get tagged out. Ozzie Smith just trying to sneak on the bases there. Opponent's a good hitter that doesn't chase off the plate much. Also has quite a nice lineup for my opponent. A lot of red diamonds. Do you guys like the addition of the red diamond this year? I feel like it's just kind of corny. Like with 2K, it used to go up to a certain thing. They started adding Galaxy Opals and this and that and all the other stuff that they came up with. Guess it's a little faster if you're sorting through your cards to see which ones are higher tier, but
Off the plate, ball one.
doesn't seem like it was something they needed to focus too much attention on. Jock Peterson, he's swinging for a home run. Can we grab it with Willie McGee? We can. Elevation sensation for Willie McGee. And we'll take one back. I'm not going to hit any buttons. He can if he wants to. But look at Willie. Got it at the apex of his leap. Kind of a no-leak robbery there. No-look robbery for Willie. Twitch clip that. All right. Good going, Willie McGee. So if you guys are in TikTok, I'm probably going to restart stream after this game. If you'd like to join on Twitch or YouTube, it's the same name there. I won't be gone for more than a couple minutes. Just see if we can get the For Your Page push going a little harder. You want an older Spur in chat, David? How about Sean Elliott? Sean Elliott was an excellent player. People don't talk about much.
That's a ball.
And rightfully so. People talk about David Robinson and Tim Duncan and Ginobili and Parker and all those cats. But yeah, Sean Elliott was the man back in the day. We need some base runners here. Opponent's the one in the pause menu. Bringing the defense in. That's fine. Don't want to let me bunt. I don't blame you. But let me grab the judge. How do you get that pitching mechanic? You only get the stupid timing bar. You just have to go into your settings, Eric, and change it over to pinpoint. You must be in meter if you're talking about the timing bar. So just over the top of it with Judge, trying to drop that PCI down. Need a runner bad. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy's not fast enough to beat that out. So we're down to McGee. That may be the ball game. Yep. Ellie De La Cruz will grab the soft liner. All right, TikTok, I'm going to restart. We are looking for 100 followers. We're on 35, so we're trying to get 65 when we come back. When we come back, please be, if you're watching now, please come back, tapping that screen and sharing it. And we'll see you guys in a few minutes if you're going to wait there. If not, join on Twitch or YouTube. Mikey, thanks for following. Great chatting with you. See you in a few moments. All right, so we'll take TikTok down. And when we bring them back up, we'll probably do another sponsor read. They asked me to do 2 or 3 reads a stream during the sponsorship, and probably do more than that because I tend to forget if I read it off, if I clipped it. So we'll take the loss. That ends our entry. I think we had 2 wins or 3 wins. Got to get 5 wins throughout the event to finish it off. Let's take a quick gander at the progress on this event. Trying to tab over, but it's stuck. Right, so I think I have everything caught up except for that. Oh, I haven't finished May Spotlight. I need to play Bellinger. Should put him in this lineup so I can get his PXP. So let's see. Deluxe, and Premier. Completed everything aside from the 25 hits and the 5 wins, and then it's just the PXP grind the rest of the way. So yeah, let's add Bellinger in so we can get him done and get whatever that pack is that's included. Not sure where I want to play him at. Maybe play him for Lindor since Lindor's already maxed out. Then Lindor can be a switch hit option. We'll put him in the 4 hole. Try to load the bases, see if he can hit some grand slams with all the speedsters as the table setters. All right, so I think I'm fine with that. Is he better defensively than Simpson? Probably not with the speed. Like that Bellinger does make some nice plays, though. All right, back to Top Golf. And we'll get back on TikTok momentarily. Sorry for a little bit later start than I intended. If you're watching or looking for the stream to go live. Solo got on me, said notifications didn't work. Taking a long time to find a game. Opponent found. Let's see if it's laggy or not. Not too bad. We'll pitch Felix to start our run here. Maybe. I'm ready up, looking for my opponent. I don't understand going in and like not finishing. I don't know if people get distracted or what happens. Looks like my music's playing here too. Don't want that. Don't know if the game reset. So I'll just back out here. Always go and disable all the music and background noises, and then they bring themselves back in. Now I gotta remember how to get to the social thing. There we go. Thought it was like right in here where you could turn that off. Sorry, old man with technology moment. Let me disable the jukebox. It says something about Becky G in my bottom right corner. Master volume, commentary, sound effects, menu sounds. I'm lost. Presentation, maybe? Hey, what's up, Dark Specta? Dark Specta, I think the music started playing in the game again. I don't remember how to shut it off. Don't want the music on. So now I'm just stuck here in the menus looking for wherever that's at. Thought it was an audio, you know, like the jukebox thing, but I'm lost. They don't even play music that I like. Dark Specta. Yeah, there's my friends list. That's not it. Universal profile, maybe. I feel like I find it a lot easier on Nintendo than I can here. I don't know if they updated something and messed it up or what. Inbox settings. I like everything off. So hopefully that turned off the music stuff. May not have been the right spot though. All right, let's go back after it. Thought we had a game. The game didn't work out, and then I got sidetracked. But yeah, hope everybody will follow Dark Specta. If you guys haven't, he's one of my good friends. Been here for a long time. Awesome guy, and he'll probably be on the gridiron before you know it. Right, we need 65 followers on TikTok before we stick a pin in it here for a pack opening. Let's throw the Miz out there. It's a double Mizrowski game, and we'll be on the road for this one. Took the plunge other day for EA Football 27. Love to hear that, Dark Specta. What's the release date for the game? Do we know? I'm guessing that's out there, and I haven't paid attention to what day we actually can get on. Restarting my lights for stream engagement here. Hey, what's up, Turbo Tales? How's your day treating you? All right, waiting for our opponent to load up. Not sure what stadium this one is. Sure, it's out there somewhere, not exactly sure. Not too far away. Have you enjoyed MLB The Show much this year, Dark, or not a whole lot? 22 days. Oh, it's closer than I would have imagined. Try to get that nice drag bunt animation, and he was in good positioning to fill it. Just waking up for Turbo Tales. Played a little Road to the Show for Dark Specta this year. was thinking fastball away. I kept looking for it, and then I thought, well, maybe he'll run it in. It's very late on that swing.
Ball.
And that curveball was hanging. I just didn't time it well enough. We'll hit it late and weakly out to center. Here's Sean Figgins coming in. Sam, Jocelyn, Honda, Luke, GB, Ethan, welcome back to TikTok chat. Chased a little off the plate, trying to hit it to the opposite side.
That's a ball.
So Turbo tells he's just waking up. Did you make your bed, Turbo tells? Turbo's probably still in bed, scrolling the stream. All right, Willie McGee. Looking to do some damage here. See, Voice of Reason, Vino, Tino, Logan, Mark, Easton, welcome in, guys. So you got to farm, and you're going to get some John Deere shoes. Wait a minute, John Deere makes shoes? Or is that something in Farm Simulator? I didn't know John Deere made clothing apparel, other than like a hat or something, like a promotional hat. Hey, it's a good outing there for Mizorowski. The first, we're on event, playing Legend and Flashback event. See Casey Johnson, Blake, Xander, Jason, everybody welcome in. It's a Skechers collab for John Deere shoes. That's pretty cool. No, I had no idea about that. True Hotels.
Leading on for the A's, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
I'm looking away for the fastball. He ran a little in. I'm super late. Bat shattered, and Sada may have me. Nope. We'll stay in the at-bat. Just late and just underneath it for Bellinger. We got to get his PXP finished up. Let's see. Mike, welcome in. Ethan, Matthew, Darnell, Damien. If you guys are on TikTok, please come on in. Follow, share, and like. Be super appreciated. Posada, perfect. It's off the mitt. And we're out. What a play from Ellie De La Cruz. Wyatt Smith, welcome in. How are you, Wyatt? Who's your favorite baseball team, Wyatt? And we're just going to chop it with Eddie Murray, so didn't do much more than I did with Posada, but we're out. Santander, Cruz, and Chipper do up this inning for my opponent. Bed has followed. We were just talking about staying in bed and watching these streams. Bed, are you a fan of blackout curtains in your sleeping room? I am. I like it to be dark anytime I want to go in there and sleep. 1 p.m. Yeah, let me rest and pretend it's nighttime. Bed's not a fan of them though. Santander's hitting everything on the inside half here. Boiling them foul. We got him out in front. That'll probably be it for Mizorowski. He's getting into the yellow. Let's see. Caleb, Steve, Nick, Crispy, everybody that's scrolling, welcome aboard. You guys are having a nice time. Wherever you may be. Our question of the day, if you choose to participate, is what is the best ballpark food of all time? Braden, welcome in. Thanks for following, Braden. And we got a nice play out of Ian Hop to get the out. So Jones settles up to the plate with 2 outs already in the books. Trying to get Jones retired here. He just got a piece of that. That was awfully low. I thought we were going to get a swing and miss. Don't know why he's paused, but he is. Try going up and away here and changing the eye line. Hey, what's happening, Misty? How's your day treating you? They're in the red chat. If you're in the red chat with Misty and Turbo Tells, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up for me. Him, Dennis, Cortland, Kev, Landon, everybody, welcome aboard. Mitchell, thanks for following. How's your day treating you, Mitchell? Who's your baseball team, Mitchell?
No, that's foul.
Almost jammed it down the line.
No, inside.
The Misty's day is going well. Misty, who's your favorite baseball team? Just way underneath it. I kind of pulled down low to start and never got close to getting up to the ball. What's happening 5-3? It's kind of a late jammer. Ian Hop takes it out and we'll get the lead. Saw the video of Rollins. That Rollins play was kind of nuts. You get some good animations out there, out of position. Misty's a Atlanta fan. Boy, they're playing well this season. Do you have a favorite Braves player of all time, Misty? I would personally pick Del Murphy as my favorite Atlanta Brave. Wrote to Del when I was a kid. I sent him a self-addressed stamped envelope and a baseball card, and he autographed it, sent it back. Okay, Ozzie Smith just trying to get on and get us the table set here a bit. Braden, welcome aboard. Thanks for following us today. Braves fan for Ethan. And we're swiping bags out here with Ozzie Smith. Try it again. A little hit and run action that time. Battling with Simpson. I feel like he might pitch out, so I'm not going to run this pitch at least. Simpson weak contact. I don't think it's going to drop, unfortunately. Anybody in chat, have you guys already played this event? Or do you plan to play it? The Legend and Flashback event? Doesn't have much restrictions as the players you can use. Hey, what's up, Lucas? How's your day going? Luca Christ. I'll give you a tip, Smoke, is to hold it right there up in the top corner, and then as the pitch comes, try for the drag bunt. Works pretty good. Depends on drag bunt rating. Or if you're just trying to square up and sacrifice, you can get into it a little bit earlier. You don't want to tip to your opponent, though. If you're cheesing the CPU, they don't care if you indicate or not. And he might have me picked off. Yep, we got that delayed animation back to first. The best Cam. Thanks for following, Cam. We want everybody to follow. The timer goes up when you guys follow. We do a longer stream. So at 100 followers, we'll do a big pack opening. So tell your friends. DonyellFreak's live. Working on growing corn. It costs a lot of money, says Turbo Tells. Matt Olson's my favorite on the current squad. Of course, he was a member of my favorite team, the Oakland A's, when they were still in Oakland. Now they're kind of homeless. They're between homes out in Sacramento. We got, hey, Jagger, I thought you were already a follower, but thanks for following again. Or re-following. We got the lights flashing for you. All right, going to try to steal second here. Pitch looked too good to let it go. And I'll swing through, so not a great debut for Bellinger. I need to get his PXP. It's going really good, Lucas. Yeah, how about for yourself? So he's got Delgado, Singleton, and Jackie Robinson. Bring in Adrian here. Those of you that play Diamond Dynasty, who are you guys running at first base? I feel like I probably need to upgrade from Eddie Murray. Murray's been pretty good for me for a while, though. Prefer switch hitters, of course. Colton says, I have 4 cards left for live series. Problem is it's 1.4 million. Yeah, the pack exploit thing that happened a couple weekends back has really increased the placeholder value, and it may not be worth it to do live series anymore. Depends how bad you want any of those particular cards. I got Felix Hernandez, and I may just stay with Felix unless I pack Shohei somehow. You're running Martinez at first. Does he get you good animations? Batman's got Ben Rice over there. Same here, Colton. I didn't do it, but the problem is it increased a lot of inflation on the placeholder cards. The gatekeeper cards, I think is what they call them. Pull holes for Who Wants to Smoke. That's hammered by Jackie. Will it stay fair? Thankfully for me, he's out in front. And Figgins should have it. Somebody subscribed on the red side. Thanks for the red chat sub. Loving the stream is Misty. Hey, I'm glad you enjoy it. I do a lot of sports streams, watch along streams there on the red platform as well. Later today, we're going to have some tennis action at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. And of course, we do our gaming streams as well. Let's see. Colton says, I just wanted to do it because you never finished it for the live series. Every year, it seems like they're making it a little bit harder for us to get it completed as well. All right, let me quickly reset. If you guys are on TikTok, we need 65 followers. We had 35 on the first session. If we get that many before we wrap up, I'll open all the packs. If not, we'll save the packs for tomorrow's stream. We're progressing through the Legend and Flashback event. Let me show you guys my progress quickly so you know how far along we are, and then we'll get back into the event games. Pull the Tawny, but no judge for Who Wants to Smoke in purple chat. Yeah, that's pretty nice that you got him. Easton, thanks for following. How's your day, Easton? So we're on Legend Flashback event program. We need 2 more wins, and we need about 12,000 more XP to finish that up. Who did you pack? Najee Marshall? Welcome in, Ches. All right, Ches is back in TikTok chat. All right, multiplayer events. While this game loads, let me pay the bills here with our good friends from MMO EXP. If you guys are looking for amazing discounts and bonuses on stubs for MLB The Show 26, check out MMO EXP. They're a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Marte for the 4th time. That's not bad pulling Marte. What's he sell for though now? I think I've hit Soto 2 or 3 times, and I hit Marte once early in the year. Those have been my best live series pulls. Welcome back. Who's this? The event is sweaty, says Who Wants to Smoke. It kind of is, man. Like, event used to just be casual. This guy's got a stacked looking lineup here. Like 47K. Hey, that's still a lot of stubs. This guy's a top 1,000 rated player. Or, yeah, he's got the 1,000 icon thing. No, I took the wrong motion. I'm just going to try to spike it in the dirt if I can. Sometimes I feel like I have these pictures memorized, and then, yeah, the memory's slipping. All right, so Figgins pops it out to right field, and the game's underway. I'm playing Top Golf so we can get through this a little faster. Tulowitzki. Sub and like, everybody should, says Misty. Hey, I like that, Misty. See Isaac, Noah, Spencer, welcome in, guys. Played a guy who's playing the event at Polo. I guess you can get some cheap home runs in Polo, you know, down the lines. Polo is one of those parks where, you know, it takes away some hits and it gives you some hits. Definitely a lot of RNG there. Good swing for my opponent, and I'll probably take out Felix after this batter in Polanco.
Ball.
What's my highest rating? I don't know, Andrew. Low 1600s or something. Ozzie Smith did well to keep it on the infield, but doesn't get the out. And we're still in the green. Let's go and visit the king. The king in his court having a meeting. That's stone cold take. I would have swung at that one probably.
Fastball.
Tough spot for Willie McGee. He's not going to get it. And that'll be it for Felix Hernandez, I think. Let's try Raleigh Fingers. Liam, thanks for jumping in and connecting with us, Liam. The timer is for engagement. The more you gift, subscribe, follow, share, like, chat, all those things increase the timer, and we do a longer stream. So don't be shy about sending a universe in here, fellas. Enzo, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Enzo? Too far off the plate, not a competitive pitch. And I missed that one with finger, so from bad to worse, bases loaded for Carlos Santana. Let's see, Bryant, welcome in. Charlie Thomas, welcome in. Thank you guys both for following. Please type your favorite team in chat if you're new here. And we will get out of the bases loaded situation. Doesn't matter, your favorite team, the lights didn't flash when they followed. Yes, they did. They flashed right there, Enzo. Enzo's out of control. All right, Rollins looking for the bunt base hit against DeGrom, and he's got it. What is it? It's Demon Loggy Bro. Thanks for following, Demon. Probably going to sell ladder. You'll most likely buy Soto, Lindor, or Buxton, says Shays. Those are all good options. And he's coming after me with the four seam. Little chopper through the infield. Not how hard you hit them sometimes. It's where you hit them. We got 2 on with speed. Who's my favorite player of all time? Misty's asking in the red chat. Misty, my favorite player is Mark McGuire. Loved watching Big Mac in his prime. Played a lot of years with the A's, and I followed him in St. Louis as well. Good pitches there. I never picked up the sequence. I was looking fastball early in the at-bat, and fastball got me. Okay, so Bellinger flips one foul. And Bellinger will take one down the chalk line for an RBI. Got Pujols right, and Albert playing some defense will get us out. Should have just kept Bellinger at first in hindsight. I think Posada's got a homer. We'll see if it carries. Yep, it's going to the red bucket for Jorge. Rob Mania, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Rob. We want everybody to follow. Come on in, guys. Big rip. I thought it was a sinker. He has a sinker on this pitcher, right? The DeGrom Red Diamond. And a little underneath it there with Murray. So down we go. But we got 3 in the bottom of the first. Thanks, Misty. Rating. There's no rating in event. I hit World Series last season. I haven't played this season ACM.
Nope.
All right, it's a touch underneath it, and Willie McGee's got us. Here's Albert Pujols. Seemed like Pujols was a lock to become a manager this offseason and ended up not taking any of those jobs. Albert bopped one out to right field, and that'll be it for Fingers. You guys are going to play the event. I don't think the single batter or the 3-batter rule, I don't believe it applies to these 3-inning games, so get them out of there if they're struggling. Let's try Corbin Burns. Burns needs some parallel action. And Chipper got all of that. Bad start for Corbin Burns. We're playing in Top Golf if anybody wants to download the custom stadium. Probably the Jimmy Rollins collection card. I think it's Cityscapes Rollins, right? The 92. I put the Diamond Speed Defense modifier on him, or I think it's Speed Contact modifier. He's been great for me. He gets on base a lot. Play him out in right field, center, wherever I want to pop him in. Does a great job defensively and gets plenty of runs and stolen bases in my lineup. Brian Kelly, welcome in. Yeah, I haven't taken Hap out of my lineup yet either. He's been good. I got him over at second base. This one's going to line out for a homer into the sand trap. Try to get over there with Simpson, but not fast enough. What's up, Tristan? How's your day going? Is it worth completing Cityscapes for Mantle? I don't think so. I've seen people complain about Mantle's defense. At least I didn't do it for what it's worth ACM. There's already a lot of cards that are kind of better coming into the game that you can purchase.
Ball, that's it.
What do the rest of you guys think? Is Mantle worth completing the collection on? That's a good swing on the sinker up and away. Opponent's a good hitter. Opponent's got the 1000 rating logo, so punching a bit over my weight here. IDK, thanks for following. Struggling to find the center fielder. Do you not like the William McGee card? William McGee's done a good job. Held it down for me since I put him in. Grayson, welcome aboard. I think a lot of you, though, are much better at putting your PCI on the ball with good timing. At this stage of my gaming life, I really favor speed and contact hitters, especially if I'm up on Hall of Fame. All-star event like this, I could go with the boppers and try to hit home runs, but yeah, I need those guys to get on a lot for a little bit higher level. If you're going for the next Legend Collection, the Mantle is worth it, says Charlie. I should probably pull out more home. Well, thankfully, he'll get us out of the inning. But this guy's going to put up some more runs in that third. We'll need a lot if we're going to stay with him. Had the lead coming in here, but he got 4 or 5 in that inning. Tristan, thanks for following. If we get 100 followers, Casey, thank you as well. We'll do a big pack opening. Well, he got what he wanted and he jumped out. May have already had his wins and completed whatever was necessary. Our timer's gone, so we'll play 1 or 2 games for the road and then jump off. We'll still chase the follower goal, though. Probably going to need Cattell, J-Ram, and Mantle. Saving up my stubs for Felix Hernandez. I feel like I'm so far behind on everything, Charlie. Let me show you guys the packs real fast, and then we'll move forward here. And those of you that are tuned in, lurking on the red or purple streams, thanks for watching there as well. Man, it's so slow going between the menus. So here's what we do at 100 followers, guys. We open whatever packs I have. So I have 21 standards, 3 Ballins, Premier, Deluxe, and Mural packs, and another Deluxe. So if you'd like to see the packs get open today, follow yourself and then tell your friends to get in here. That share button is on the bottom right of your device if you're watching on TikTok. Where do I go? Event. Here we go. Hey, Stetson, my Spanish isn't really good, but bienvenidos estoy aquí. ¿Cómo estás? Cody, I could, but we need you guys motivated. We need you tapping and not napping. Send those likes in, Cody. Get your friends in here. We need the engagement. All right, so the Professional Dingus 21 is our latest follower. Welcome in, Professional Dingus. What makes you a professional as opposed to an amateur dingus? That game felt like I was moving cement block through mud, going up and down on the menu. So just try to find a different matchup here. Grinding the event for the PXP, and I think that's all we have left. Or no, I think I might need another win or two, but almost done with this thing. May have to play it a little bit tomorrow. Let's throw 10 minutes on the timer. How about that? Actually, I'll make it 15. That'll probably get us 2 games. And then if anybody goes crazy with 14 galaxies on my head, then we'll just do a longer stream. All right, little timer reset. This should be free for launch. We'll be at home. We're pitching Michael King, and we're facing Mr. Marte. He's a popular guy, that Marte. So Dark Specta has ordered College Football 27. Who else is in for College Football or Madden this year? Have you guys ordered it? Are you going to get it for sure? Are you thinking about it? Yeah, I can't get Marte to offer up on that one. See Blake, Caden, Cohen, Parker, welcome in, guys. Just rip it through for a leadoff hit. See him leaning over there. We'll throw over, but no luck getting him out. Nate, what is it? Kane, Matthew, welcome in, guys. Man, I thought that was going to be a tailor-made double play, and we get nothing out of it for me and Hap. I don't know if I should have not preloaded the throw or what, but terrible defensive miscue. So the pressure's on as Posada steps in. Posada stays in the at-bat, looks at foul. The par is about as big as a house. How much was the setup? What do you mean, Huddy? Streaming setup? I don't know. I'd have to calculate it off the top of my head, which isn't going to be very accurate math. Thankfully, I bought my computer about 14 months ago, my newer computer. I used to have a different one I streamed off of, because I guess the prices on RAM sticks and everything are through the roof right now. I guess probably 2,500, Huddy, just roughly for capture card, Stream Deck, which I use a tablet for that, double monitors, console, all the stuff. But it wasn't like I went out and just bought everything. It was through the years for, upgrading things here and there. Microphone I've had for like 9 years. This may be a home run for Alvarez. We're trying to lock in here and grab it. Not going to get it with Chandler Simpson. The timer is for you to follow up and stick around with us, Luke. The more you guys follow, the longer the timer goes. Be like Dizzle. Dizzle just followed. Thanks, buddy. Who's your favorite baseball team? Luke's going to clutch up with the follow, too. Thanks, Luke. Who do you support as a baseball fan? And Alvarado thinking it up out here. Gave up the home run and struggling against Judge to find a strike. Giants fan for Luke. When was the last time you were out to Oracle Park?
Nope.
A couple of weeks ago. Oh, nice. Haven't been there in years, but it's a great stadium to watch games at. Okay, Alvarado gets the out. And unless it's a lefty, I'll probably pull him out of here. It's Kurtz. He did homer with Alvarez, but it was a breaking pitch away that he got underneath. Maybe we can just jam him up. How about favorite Giants player, past and present, for you, Luke? Probably go Will Clark. I don't know about the current squad. Maybe Chapman, but Chapman's kind of an A's hater in some ways. A lot of backhanded stuff he said over the years. I wish Bob Melvin had worked out better for you guys. I like Bo Mel a lot. All right, here's Mizorowski, and we'll see if we get our offense going. We're down 3. Looks like that was on Jimmy Rollins' foot. Buddy with no display name. Thanks for following. How's your Tuesday treating you? No, excuse me, Wednesday. Deeper into the week than I thought. Matthew Clarkey, what's up, Matthew? Logan, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Logan. Comebacker Miz is going to glove it, and he'll get us out. Posey and Bryce Eldridge for Luke. Good answers. Do you think Posey's going to work out as a general manager? Or do you think that's maybe not a great role for him? I thought the hiring of the Tennessee coach was not ideal, considering he hasn't been around Major League Baseball, but you know, they need some time to figure it out too.
Ball 2.
You heard Kawhi Leonard. That's thanks to Matthew Clarkey. Sean Figgins to get us a run back out to the bunker in left field here in Topgolf. Was looking for the 4-seam down and away. Got me flailing out the curveball. A 93 slider slate. And Bellinger's probably out. Be able to cover the ground on the shift and get out Cody Bellinger. Playing Bellinger to finish up that program because I need his PXP. Kind of forgot about it. All right, so let's take out Alvarado. He had a rough outing. Wishing I was fishing just scrolled in. Troll's scrolling in. Troll's not chatting though. Miss Troll. He's usually a great chatter when he does chat. Matthew, what's the next game you're going to play? Matthew Clarkey. That's hammered by Cody. That's what I should have done with him. Lines it into the red bucket there. Well, let's do the mound visit.
Ball inside.
Matthew Carpenter. Vintage card. Grabbed him for whatever that program was. The mini seasons. I think I still may need to do the Diamond Quest for that. Hey, what's up, Windsor? How's your day treating you? Nice to see you.
Too high. Ball.
Windsor, thanks for sending a heart me to our stream as well.
Ball.
Trying to throw these for strikes and I'm missing. Let's go to a left-hander. He's got a very left-hand stacked lineup. Yeah, it's been good. We've been playing the event. It's kind of hard to have as much concentration or excitement when the events are set up the way they are. But yeah, we're just knocking it out and picking up some cards along the way. If the season ended right now, the Nationals would be the third wild card. I'm hearing that from a Nationals fan over in one of the chats. So not only have they started well, they've continued to play pretty well. Like he's got to be contact swinging. I just can't get it past this dude. Try to pop that one in for a strike and change his eye line, and I missed. And he rolls another one foul.
Ball, that's off.
Don't know how he didn't swing at it. All right, we'll jam him up underneath it. McGee's going to race in and grab it. We need some runs here in the Topgolf Stadium. Let's see, 2 games over 500. They've won 5 straight series for the Nationals. Here comes Strom out of the bullpen. I see Bando scrolling in. How are you, Bando?
Ball 1. That's in. Ball 2.
If you want to start getting into this game, do you have to spend a lot to get a good lineup? It's up to you. You don't have to. There's plenty of free diamonds that are okay. If you want the real top cards, the meta cards, you either need a lot of time to grind the game or, you know, spend some money on it for stubs. Swept by Miami. Miami's a good team this year too, right? Yeah, Madden can get pricey if you let yourself rip packs. Start buying those bundles, right? But hey, if you're going to get stubs, you could consider getting them from MMO EXP, and if you do, use my code DYF. They are a new sponsor to the stream. Let's see, the GOAT icon guy says, I always play MLB free to play.
Ball, that's just out.
OVW tomorrow. Tennis this afternoon. Good pitch there. Thought it was going to stay up a little bit higher. I don't know. It's not hit well enough to get out in most parks. But you never know in Topgolf if you're going to get some good carry. NHL God 69, thanks for connecting with the community and following today. Who's your favorite NHL player of all time? Not just for you, but all of chat. My favorite would probably be Owen Nolan, I guess. Ozzie Smith gets an infield hit. All right, we're going to lift Simpson and send in Francisco Lindor. Carey Price, NHL God, doesn't know his favorite NHL player. That's okay. All right, Raleigh fingers gripping the ball, and here comes Raleigh.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
All right, we get the throw down and swipe second. Honestly, I thought it was a great metaphor, Nats fan, for the sad state of the Athletics under John Fisher. Played in their new future home as far as location, not the ballpark. Scored a lot of runs, had a lot of excitement. But in the end, it was really a lot of fool's gold. Crowd got loudest chanting, "Let's go Brewers," because they were rooting for the opposing team, which is the future of the A's, is having not much of a home field advantage, just being a host for Yankee fans and Red Sox fans and whoever to descend upon Las Vegas and watch them play. And in the end, what happened is the A's lost. They're losing their community, and they're you know, they're just kind of a like a baseball spectacle and a sideshow. Feel bad for the players because it's you know, they played a good game. They came back. They didn't execute the little things. They had numerous chances to put the Brewers away, but in the end, it was Milwaukee. But he says Connor McDavid. Yeah, I mean, if they just stayed in Northern California, I think it would have been okay too. They could have kept to Oakland and played in Fremont or whatever, like the Niners. You know, they're the San Francisco 49ers, but they play in Santa Clara. The New York teams play in New Jersey and all that stuff. But, you know, he walked away from the deals that he did have to go and do whatever this is. Production quality really bad on these games. They have the camera way offset, a lot of saturation on the field. Some people are saying it doesn't look like it's even in 1080p on their TV sets. But, you know, it's a great time if you're a fantasy player or a daily fantasy player. The A's and Birds going to put up some more runs tonight, I would imagine. And then the Rockies come to town this weekend. So if you're not playing on Underdog, download the Underdog app and use my code DYF. We got a new friend that just came in, and it's Luke. Luke, thanks for following. How are you, Luke? Who's your football team, Luke, since you got a football in the profile picture? Playing a pretty solid hitting opponent. He's not chasing off the plate. I've played enough of these event games that they're kind of running together in my mind, and this may be the last one I play. I might play one more. We'll see. Not sure if our timer expired over there. What's up, Jace Smith? How's your day going, Jace? We're playing in Top Golf, dude. Not playing any stadiums that AP Gaming didn't make. AP Ballparks. He's my stadium guy. 1 minute left. All right, we need everybody on the follow train. Don't let the timer expire. Yeah, it was a nutty game. That 14-15 game ended late. I could imagine being on the East Coast, staying up to watch it, or even in Wisconsin, staying up to watch it. Judge will bop one into the sand trap, and we'll grab another arm here. Burning through the arms in the Legend and Flashback event. But yeah, opponents hit a lot better than I have in this one. We'll see if we can get one big push, though, in the bottom third. Nats fan was getting alerts almost 3 a.m. The way they lost it was frustrating too. McNeil, he was playing infield in, made a bad throw to Langoliers, and then, you know, with our bottom half, we got the runner over on a sacrifice, and then Langoliers could not get the productive out. He struck out, and they intentionally walked Kurtz, and I forget who was up. Oh, I think it was McNeil again, and McNeil failed to get the 2-out hit. So that was a ball game. It's like, oh man, we had all this comeback for nothing. Ooh, just got it in there. I thought we'd draw on the walk. Cade, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Cade. Wasn't awake. It was on the at-bat app notifications board. And Rollins gets it started with a gapper. Need all the PXP we can get to finish this up faster. The events just kind of feel like a task. They don't feel particularly fun to me this year. You guys having a good time with the events the way it's set up, or do you like the old style? I miss it when it was like get 20 wins, get 30 wins, and get some really premium stuff. We're just trying to get Willie McGee on. Obviously, we need a lot of base runners here.
Ball, that's inside.
And I think Willie's a little too far underneath that to even get a cheapy home run in Top Golf. All right, so here's Figgins. He's homered earlier in this game. That's a good pitch down and in.
That's a ball.
Hook slide for the steal. The new Commanders Stadium has begun being built, says Nats fan. When are they expected to start playing, Nats fan? 29?
Inside ball.
So 2029 is when they'll be in their new stadium. I saw somebody saying the Seahawks may need a new stadium soon. That's a great pitch on the curveball. I thought it was missing outside. Like, man, that Seahawks stadium hasn't even been open that long. And so Bellinger, he has the bid for the hit, and he's out. Thought he had beat it out, but the opponent gets us there. I don't know if I want to play one for the road or not. Let's see. TikTok, we're on 27 followers. If we get 3 followers in the next minute, I'll play one more game. If not, we'll save it for tomorrow. Kind of evented out here. Let's see. The exact site is where the Hogs won all the Lombardis, says Nats fan. So that's, yeah, some hollowed ground for the franchise. We did rack up some packs, and we got some more racking to do here, event-wise. Got a May Spotlight Any pack, and we're 2-1 on this entry. So I think I need one more win. Let me take a quick look and see if we're close to finishing. I think we'll have to play, 3 or 4 games tomorrow probably to get the PXP. Might play a little bit this afternoon after that tennis is done. Feels like we're stuck. Here we go. Assorted programs. Legends and Flashback event. We're at 60. We need one more win for 15 stars, and we need 9,000 PXP. So it's not going to happen in one game. Hope the A's can return to hollow grounds. They should go back to Philadelphia. Make it a National League and American League city. All right, everybody, please check out MMO EXP if you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 dubs. Use my code DYF at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell, and they will have you all taken care of. But yeah, I think the A's deal is cooked. I don't know if I'll live long enough to see, Fisher drop off and not have the franchise belong to his kids or his grandkids, and who knows what they'll want to do with it at some point. Although Fisher is not a 100% majority owner. I think he owns like 50%, 52% or something of the team. He's a controlling owner of the franchise. So curious to see what happens with him, down the road, and if they ever do leave Las Vegas. I don't think Vegas is going to be that receptive to the A's going in there because it's such a poorly ran franchise. The Owenator, thanks for following Owen. Like, they're pumped up for the Golden Knights, but that's Vegas's own thing. The Aces have been good there. The Raiders, the Raiders kind of get overran with opposing fans coming in. I think 162 games with 81 being in that desert heat, especially as the summer sets in. Having to walk around on the Vegas Strip with families, I don't think it's going to be really popular. I think you're just going to have the opposing fans that do want to make the boys trip, or girls trip out to Vegas to watch some baseball, and all the other activities that are around there will be your main folks coming in. I'm imagining they'll want to partner with some of the resorts and give away tickets, but I don't know. Like, who's going to really want to go that much? Like, oh yeah, here, let me go watch this poorly ran A's team. The team going in right now with Wilson and Kurtz is kind of exciting, but after the excitement of a couple of years wears off and they're back in their losing cycle, selling off players, I think it's going to be Deadsville in there, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll raid over to somebody that isn't a terrible person like John Fisher. It's our buddy JPJ. He loves gaming and he's playing some MLB The Show. If you're on Twitch, enjoy the raid. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, thanks for hanging out. YouTube, I'll see you guys in about 2 hours for some tennis action. So please tune in then. All right, everybody, have